I wouldn't have a job if there wasn't a big demand for oil and gas industry work.
Marcellus Shale has brought great employment for our members. We were looking at 10 or 15% unemployment before the Marcellus Shale came.
I was unemployed for 15 years raising my son and got very lucky and found this energy work.
It gave us a shot in the arm to survive through the slower times.
I was able to keep working, but it was tight, and being able to get into the oil and gas industry has meant a lot to me and my family.
It gave me the ability to professionally grow exponentially with the fast-paced nature of the industry and the amount of work that was taking place.
I went from being an entry-level engineer to currently being the senior vice president of the company. Taking care of our oil and gas division helped promote me to that position.
40% of our company now is working in the oil and gas industry, so that's a lot of jobs.
We've opened, I believe, 6 new offices since we've gotten into the Marcellus Shale. We've expanded across the nation.
The office that we opened was basically to serve natural gas clients. As that's ramped up, we've been able to hire more and more people.
Probably hired well over 200 people in the Lancaster and Mechanicsburg area.
We've been able to retain employees when the work was slow in other areas.
My growth has gone from just about 10 employees to just under 80, and most of that has been gas and oil industry related.
Natural gas has affected our family in a lot of different ways.
The gas industry has allowed me to spend more time at home.
Cheap oil and gas is now helping us support other industries that we already work for.
Not only are we creating high-paying jobs, but we're also spending money within the community.
If you think about the big picture, yeah, there's the energy companies and there's the consultants, but even all the way down the line, people that own craft stores or places where you have to go pick up a tape measure, these are things that you don't think about it off the top of your head, but it's very important to have this industry as thriving as it is right now and just continue forward so that all the way down the line people are being able to benefit from it.
Fracking is a remarkable innovation that's allowed the United States to actually achieve a substantial advantage in energy. It's the single biggest driver of where our economic growth right now.
Energy and utility companies are plowing billions of dollars into new infrastructure projects to transport, store, and process nat gas. The lion's share of projects target the Northeast, where the gas-rich Marcellus and Utica shale formations currently yield a quarter of all U.S. nat gas production.
Range discovered the Marcellus back in October of 2004, and very importantly, we recognized early on we had a huge opportunity, and we had found a huge field.
We produce 1.5 billion cubic feet of natural gas every day.
Every day.
It's unbelievable how strong the field is there.
It's been a real shot in the arm for an ailing economy in Pennsylvania. Shale gas development has been that engine.
We all know that the Marcellus and the Utica today make over 20 BCF a day of gas. That's about a quarter of the entire gas produced in the U.S. comes from us.
These are good paying jobs. These are family sustaining jobs. This is what economic revitalization is about.
It's really helped a lot of the small towns and small businesses.
It's nice because it's at our home now. So instead of being on the road and working away, I get to stay home. Every convenience store in the morning is full. Every restaurant in the evening is full.
These kids are nice and warm in the Elk Lake schools thanks to natural gas coming from the Marcellus Shale right underneath where they live.
Our local natural resources are helping our school system. It's been a tremendous boost. We have something here that is transformational, and it's helping our industrial base in an enormous way. This inexpensive natural gas is the biggest boon to American manufacturing and industrial development that we've ever had, and we shouldn't lose sight of it.
Oil and gas are a significant portion of the energy portfolio of the United States of America, and it is indeed a part of why we're having the economic resurgence.
The shale revolution has been phenomenal for our economy. If it wasn't for the shale revolution, I don't know where we would be.
communities are getting this year's payment from an impact fee already in place.
Lycoming County alone is getting more than $12 million from the impact fee. Officials we talked with say the money they get from the impact fee is put to good use.
It's been a great thing for local municipalities, and we certainly hope that the legislator keeps it in place and that local municipalities continue to benefit. They've given money to the library and to the Jersey Shore Recreation Program, which is a program for kids over the summer.
When you look at the operations that we have in general, part of the things that we're talking about today are the environmental controls that we have in place. Seneca was one of the first operators to run a 100% dedicated natural gas drilling rig.
Fracking has no widespread systematic impact on drinking water.
Probably the largest study of fracking ever conducted, drawing from, I think it's about 1,000 data sources, and they couldn't find anything. The states have always regulated this kind of drilling practices, and they're doing a pretty good job. I think the EPA report is an expression of confidence in that oversight.
Bottom line, hydraulic fracturing activities have not led to widespread impacts on drinking water. So says the EPA.
A plant that turns locally produced natural gas into electricity is now under construction in Bradford County.
The Marcellus Shale power plant is expected to bring almost $6 billion to the Northern Tier's economy over the next 10 years and produce electricity for people across the state.
We're bringing that benefit back to the American consumer through numerous ways, whether that's through lower electricity and heating prices, through the environment. We have the lowest CO2 emissions that we've had in 20 years, to good paying jobs, as well as to the pump.
UGI spoke to the crowd about the progress they have had with customers switching to natural gas and the benefits of saving.
Pennsylvania continues to move forward in the natural gas industry, and now another county hopes to use the energy source to save money and bring jobs to the area.
23 tractor trailers will run on this natural gas. Experts say this fueling station alone will reduce more than 1 million pounds of carbon dioxide emissions. Companies like Wegmans, Lowe's, Penske Trucking, and NFI Distribution all added new natural gas trucks to their fleets here in Schuylkill County. The companies involved tell News Watch 16 they hope the 23 tractor trailers like this one are just the beginning.